This is Component 1 Task Booklet, and this is question 11. So, skimming through it, we've got stuff about populations, we've got fishing industry, so we're going to be looking at presumably overfishing. It's the only real place where fishing occurs on your syllabus, so that's what I'm thinking it's about. It's about human impact and overfishing. So, starting to read, size of a population depends on birth rate, death rate, immigration, emigration. So this is stuff coming in and making the population increase, that takes it down. This is stuff coming in, increasing, that's taking it down. Arrange these terms into an equation which applies to a population which is neither increasing nor decreasing. So that means that the things that would increase the population must be balanced by the things that decrease the population. So, things that increase the population, birth rate, plus immigration, equal or completely balance out the death rate plus immigration. The fishing industry operates by harvesting biomass from natural ecosystems. So we're taking out fish from ecosystems, the sea in this case. It is important this harvesting is sustainable. What do they mean by sustainable? It means it goes on forever, can be maintained forever. So how would that happen in this context of fishing? So the population size is maintained by harvesting not exceeding birth rate. So that's using that equation, is it saying we can't make the death rate bigger than the birth rate, otherwise the population will go into decline. So what is meant by overfishing? This is the opposite, isn't it? So overfishing means that we are over-harvesting and therefore the death rate's bigger than the birth rate. So harvesting rate is higher than birth rate. Plus immigration. So population size falls. What you want is your population size to stay the same. So there are 12 sea fisheries committees which regulate sea fisheries around England and Wales. SFCs are empowered to make bylaws for the conservation of the fisheries, so that's presumably an attempt to make it sustainable. The map illustrates some of the bylaws of the South Wales Sea Fisheries Committee. So here we go. Round Swansea, River Tor, no nets between 1st of April to 31st of October. Ooh, it's quite a long time that, isn't it? It's 6 months. So why might that be important? And we've got another no nets there. No nets. So no nets means no fish. So it must be to allow births and growth perhaps. No nets, so it's probably talking breeding seasons then, I'm thinking. And we've got no nets except herring nets of mesh size 50 to 50mm, permitted from the 1st of October, so towards the end of the breeding season, to the 31st of March. Then there's no nets again. So you've got a month of tiny nets. How big is 50mm? You can catch anything sort of between anything bigger than that, effectively. Right, okay. So here we go. Suggest why no nets are permitted between 1st of April and 31st of October. So this is to allow fish to breed. What's the minimum mesh size? So what's the tiniest mesh we've got? 50mm. And why? So to let juveniles through. Because obviously they'd be smaller perhaps than 50mm, one would guess. So a little fish can get through and the bigger fish. So to let juveniles through, why is that important? So they can breed. Give one other method. So this is just the list out of your booklet. So we've got quotas, ever popular, exclusion zones, even more popular, fishing seasons, although I think that actually exclusion of nets probably counts as a fishing season, but I suppose they could do that out of this bay. Okay.